Jazz and I were discussing this morning, if you had a time machine, would you go forward or backwards? Like, would you want to go and see yourself in the future? But then maybe, like, if you're only going for 24 hours, you know, but then come back and maybe not appreciate life as much because you'd be like, all the things we're missing out on. Or would you go back in time, you know, and just kind of like vibe with some dinosaurs, or maybe go to like the Viking era and be like, come back refreshed and be like, you know, I'm glad I got the gym. I'm glad I've got like preacher curls. All right, squat day, back squat day. This is the day that I get the most like, back squats are hard. Metaphor for life. Tries to keep you down, you get back up.
I think if it was just for 24 hours, because otherwise if you went to the future, it's like, imagine the olden days people coming here for 24 hours, then having to go back to the olden days without all of the new technology and stuff. That would be devastating.
For me on the program, this is game day, you know what I mean? This is the one where you're like, right, full effort, be yourself, know that you're worth what the outcome is of the work, and just do the work, you know what I'm saying? I'm like smiling because I'm like, I know it's gonna be hard, but that's the fun of it, you know what I mean? Nothing was built from something easy, and I like that. If you want something and you want to be like successful, I guess, at what you're doing, you got to enjoy the hard work. This is a banger. Up, down, squats going up, down. I ain't got no problem going up and down with more weight. I wanted to explain this, right? Because someone the other day asked me, like, why don't you just do normal reps, not paused ones, for like when you're building strength and you're doing these squat rep ranges? And honestly, it means that I can use less weight, right? For the amount of volume that we'll be doing, and especially like a little bit older now, have knee issues here and there, being able to get a good stimulus strength-wise, but not overload my joints, you know, like when you do a normal squat, boom, hit the bottom, straight back up, tendons get a little bit annoyed after doing a lot of that. So what I'm finding is, you know, hit the bottom, good pause, take out the muscle reflex and utilize fully driving, getting a good overload on the muscle strength-wise, but without using as much weight. And obviously that controlled phase down, super important. Even if you're rebounding out the bottom or you're trying to go for a 1RM squat in the future, controlling the negative, invaluable, right? It's like being able to hit the bottom in the right position means that your drive path will be better. It's like pulling a snatch off the floor, but the bar from the floor to above the knee is off. Then it makes the whole snatch off. Controlling the negative on the squat means that you'll have a better drive phase. Not controlling it like I am right now with like a longer negative than needed, but just enough control that you hit the bottom position fully braced. Get the dog out. We're gonna get that little chihuahua barking. Chihuahua mindset, you know. We're a little fish in a big world, but we got attitude. Not gonna lie, that first set was harder than I would have liked it to have been. But it looked fast on the video, so trust yourself. I'm in my own internal dialogue fight today, where it's like, I've had some bad news. Well, just like news where I'm like, oh, you know, and it's like, I don't want that negativity to run. Then when it feels a bit heavier too when I'm doing it, I'm like, come on, you know. You got to bring out that different level of like, come on, you can do this. That one felt better than the first set, so 3 more to go, boys. 3 more to go, ladies. 3 more to go, whatever you know. 3 more to go, team. 3 more to go. Legends, we're doing it. Come on, Craig. Over halfway after this one. I'm not like a naturally aggressive person. Like, I avoid confrontation a lot. Always the way I've trained is more methodical. You know, it's like, move well, work within your means, but just at the point where, and that's how we gradually build and get stronger and better. But you know, like, recently I've had to bring out like a bit more anger. It's a hard thing to do for myself, but like there's points in this training program now where it's simple: squat, down, up. But it will crush you if you don't bring a good level of focus and intensity. I ain't letting it crush me, not in front of you lot, not in front of anyone else. I prove to myself I can do it, you know? You know I got it. Oh no, the back of my neck hurts. Oh, I haven't back racked in a while. Been a while. Josh is coming back from an injury right now. A battered meat.
My back is broken.
My back is spinal. The thing that I like about pauses is you can make the reps harder by pausing for longer. So like I'm really trying to hold a really solid pause, and then that last one, that third one, when I'm going down, I'm like, I hold the pause for as long as like I'm like, I don't know if I'll get back up anymore, sort of thing. See, that third pause just wasn't as long as the other two. That's the level I'm at, you know, with where my strength is. Balancing out the bottom, not having to pause and control. I could probably add 15, 20 kilos to the bar, but then I'm risking more knee issues and stuff. So this is a good way we can build with a little bit of variance, so we can hit it every week, but not destroy ourselves either. Just gotta use your brain sometimes when training, you know what I mean? Using that noggin, using that little P that's in there. Come on then, last set. Damn. That was grindy. Questions if we had that today, but we did, so let's go. All right, some RDLs. I've just taught Jazz something on the RDL, which I think I should share with you guys to make it more optimal. When you start off an RDL, what we're focusing on, like we've said before, is when you come into this top position, knees back, hips back, and let the bar come away, right? Because that just causes maximum load with the least amount of weight. But also when you're in this top position, chest up, like towards the sky. Okay? You'll feel like before you do the exercise, just do it. Stand there with your chest up, push your bum and knees back. You'll feel that bit of resistance where the hamstrings are on full stretch and you can feel your glutes. And then from there, think about squeezing those hamstrings back up. It's not a massive range of motion. Like you could easily fold in and come here, but that's not what we want to work. We want to work on that hamstring power and development. So it's chest up, knees back, hamstrings back to that full stretch position and back up, utilising them. Again, little technique changes which make a big amount of difference, which mean you'll probably have to use less weight when you do it, but strength and growth build that you'll get from it is better. You know, win-win, really. Pushing hips and knees back, keeping that chest up, barbell comes away. Really nice. See? Damn, but Jazz is mobile, so yours may not look like that. All right, chest up, knees and hips back, let the bar come away, feel that full stretch, drive. Basically what we're doing here is leveraging mechanics and levers to load the hamstrings without having to use loads of weight. So the more the barbell comes away, the more torque it puts on your hamstrings, then it takes you taxing your grip or your lats out of the equation. Didn't progress on weight this week and that's fine. We're not always going to add little incremental bits every week. Body ain't built like that. Felt like I had a bit more control though in the sets that I did do, so there's the win.
I think that's plenty for me today, the 12 and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, Jazz is killing it. She's killing, look at that, she's got grimace face. Grimacing. Yeah. Watch the hand placement again. Coming in front of the knees, taking small steps. People asked me last week, why am I leaning forwards when I'm doing the dumbbell walking lunges? Answer is, I want to hit the hamstrings and the glutes a bit more whilst I'm doing walking lunges. Like right now, pretty much twerking. Yeah, buddy. When you reach forwards, your hips come back and down into this position. Puts more stretch on the glutes and hamstrings, means you have to drive up with them. Rather than if you're here, you're getting more range of motion and your hips are coming back and down, meaning you're loading the ass more, having to drive through the ass to get back up. Again, another little thing, little tweak, makes a big difference. Whoa, that guy's huge. Walking lunges are like stairs. No matter how many times you do stairs, or wherever it is in your life, stairs will always make you out of breath, and they'll hurt. Oh, living on a prayer.
Yeah, my ass has been twitching for the last like 5 minutes. It's like bop, 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 bop.
When you change your lunge pattern like that, if you don't do it like I've just shown you, you've been lunging normally, you might feel that like your bum might be a bit twitchy the next few days, just because you're loading it different. You may also feel it a little bit more on your lower back, because you come forward a little bit, but because it's more volume, it shouldn't impact your back in terms of like injury. You should just condition it, which then makes it better for squats and everything else you're going to do.
All right, single leg.
All right, now we're doing the single leg holds. Let's go. In life, when you enjoy it, time goes pretty fast. We found, and you know, life can go by too fast, where you don't, you know, appreciate the moments. This exercise right here slows down time by at least 3 times. So if you're having too much fun in life and you really want to appreciate moments, get yourself on this leg press. You're getting squashed, bro. Get that knee up. Not resting. Get yourself on one of these and hold the position. Get that knee tendon health and that positional strength super strong, and yourself when you're doing squats and everything else will thank you for it.
Oh, I've got nothing left. Oh, that's rough. That's so rough.
Like wiping your bum with sandpaper.
What?
Wiping your bum with sandpaper.
They said sand.
I mean, that's even worse, probably.